afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Lifestyles by Dr. Manetta. We are live and we welcome you in to share, and like as we continue our series today on Wealth Now, uh, that multiple streams of income is the key to wealth building. And so last week, if you were with us, we had a great opportunity to share with you about wealth building. And I encourage you go to my archives on Facebook, or for those YouTubers out there, you can go out and go to my YouTube channel that I want you to like, share, and subscribe. It's going to be a wealth of information on lifestyles. We're going to talk about finance and travel and gardening and personal development and spiritual enrichment. You're going to be strengthened, encouraged, inspired, and empowered by lifestyles. And so today, we're continuing our series in the multiple streams of income. So I'm just giving you a little time to get on. And if you're new and this is your first time with us, join in and share with someone else. Share, like, and subscribe. That would really help me out. Last week, I just want to do a quick recap, and then you can go in and listen to the full broadcast as we discussed and talked about multiple streams of income are the key to wealth. How many streams of incomes do you have? How many streams of income do you need? And that why earning money from many different sources is critical to wealth building. And so we want you to be a part of this series and capture, as I share with you, different streams of income. And so last week we talked about the definition of multiple streams of income. Why do you need multiple streams of income? Less risk, more control. And so today, during our time, I want to share with you the nature of work is changing. I kind of highlighted that as well last week. You can go in and listen and review on the YouTube channel as well as our Facebook archives. And multiple sources of income keeps you protected. When you think about that, multiple sources of income keeps you protected. You know, you've heard that old saying, never put all your eggs in one basket. That's basically what we're saying. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Millionaires, they understand that when you have money coming in from multiple sources, the more protected you are during a downturn in the economy, job loss, personal health crisis, technical innovation, the AI, or anything else that has the potential to throw your income for a loop. Multiple streams of income. So if you have one or two sources of income and they dry up, and you still have several other incomes to keep you afloat while you rebuild. As we have experienced the 2020 pandemic downturn, many companies have folded, layoffs, and so we had high unemployment because people were quarantined, they were staying in their homes and not going out. Many virtual school activities with our children at home, even those that were working at home. And so we saw a whole shift and change in our economy. And I want to spend our remaining time talking about cash flow quadrant. Cash flow quadrant. It's nothing super deep. You don't have to have a PhD in finance, but when we look at how wealth, how income is generated, we're looking at these four quads, cash flow quad. I first learned about the different types of income in Robert Kiyosaki's book, Cash Flow Quadrant. And I would encourage you, if you haven't read that book, it would be an excellent book for you to read regarding building your cash flow. So in my opinion, it's one of the best books written about the different types of income you can earn and which ones are the best. The first time I read this book, it totally blew my mind. I'd never seen these concepts taught anywhere before. So when you think about, you can find out more about cash flow quadrant as I list in the resources in the comments at the end of this video, how you can acquire cash flow quadrant, the book. You want to make sure it's on your list. So the four types of income that he shares and discuss in the book, it teaches us the four types. Number one, EI, that's employee income. And then self-employed income. And then business owners income. And then investors income. Those are the four incomes that he discussed in the cash flow quadrant, meaning four. And when we look at the employee income, it is the type of income that almost everyone earns. If you have a job working for someone else as an employee, you're making employee income. Real simple. This is the most basic type of income and the most risky too. Why is the employee income risky? It's because all the power, all the control is in someone else's hand. If the person or people in charge, they decide they don't need your service anymore, then you will be let go. And if this is your only income, only source of income to take care of yourself, your family, your financial responsibilities, then you are headed toward a financial crisis and disasters. If that's your only income, if you make money until you find another job, and this is your only income. And then the second one was self-employed income. It sounds great. I can earn as much as I want to. So income from self-employment is a step up from an employee income. Of course, when you're self-employed, you can be your own boss, which has its advantages. When you are self-employed, you call the shots. You're in charge. Your success depends completely on you and your abilities to do good work for your clients. You only can do that so long. Thousands of clients. If you're a dentist or a doctor, how can you manage that? And so there is some downside of self-employment income. And so whenever the downside of self-employment income is that everything depends on you. If you get sick or you want to take a vacation and you don't have any money, think about that. You're sick, your business is closed now because everything is depending on you. That's why a lot of self-employed people are overstressed. That's right, overworked. They have tons of responsibilities and they get little time off to relax, to enjoy. And being, let's say, a practicing dentist or doctor or somewhere where everything is depending on you. It is from your firsthand a skill set. And so, yes, the work and the job can be very rewarding, but very stressful, and you don't get much time off. Making all your money from self-employment can be so much more rewarding than employee income, but it's still risky unless you have other streams of income as well. The third one, it's getting a little bit better. Cheer up. It's the business owner income. And as a business owner, you have a greater capacity to generate a huge income. Unlike the self-employed, business owners don't do all the work themselves. The business owner hires other people to do most of the work. And while they run the business, when you're able to manage your business and let other people do the work, your business income grows exponentially over what you would accomplish when you are self-employed. So, of course, versus one person generating all the income, think if you have, or imagine if you have 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, whatever the number of employees is multiplying the income. And if you get sick or you want to take a vacation, the business continues to operate without you while you are still earning income from it. And now with technology, you can go on vacation if you're online and technology and you have that type of consulting business. You can be anywhere in the world and continue to operate. It's much less risky position to be in than being an employee or self-employed. And then the fourth quadrant that I want to share with you today is investors' income. And what that is, that's the pinnacle of income. Income from investments is passive income that you don't have to do a lot of work to generate the income. While you're sleeping, you're still generating income, passive income, that your money is working for you. It is truly the most passive type of income there is. And when you have enough money to live off your investments, you get to live your life a lot differently than anyone else. Passive income. Investors make their money investing in other people's businesses, dividends, paying stock, rental property, other investments that require a minimal amount of work. Now we know today there's a variety of investment options out there, from the Bitcoin to stocks to bonds to mutual funds. When you think about passive income, that is the pinnacle source of multiple streams of income. And so I want to stop there and encourage you between now and next week on this Wealthy Wednesday. Our focus is building wealth. It's that you will take the time to acquire the book and read on even in more depth. I just gave you highlights of these four sources of cash flow income, quadrant income. As I said, I read this book probably over 20 years ago, and it still holds true to multiple streams of income. Now that I've introduced you to these four types of income, I thought you might be interested in hearing about me. But you have to come back next week and the income streams I personally benefit from. Hold on, come back, and we will continue to build wealth now. Have a great day.